Hey guys, Fly Girl VSG coming into you with my week 70 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I'll just jump right in, as I usually do. Started the 2-week pre-op diet at 301.2, weighed in day of surgery at 291.8, weighed in last week at 186.2. I weighed in this week today at 183.6, which is a total loss of 2.6 pounds this week. Total loss since 2-week pre-op diet of 117.6 pounds. Just to put in some perspective, I have not lost over 2 pounds in a week since, for some reason, I lost 4.8 pounds the week of Thanksgiving. But then I gained 1.2 pounds the following week. So it's been that long. So it's been for a little over 4 months since I've lost that much weight. Generally, it's 1 pound, half a pound. It's usually a point of a pound. So when I saw the scale this morning, I actually weighed twice because I was like, was kind of confused, and I thought the scale was obviously broken, which I guess it could be, but I haven't. Anyway, who knows? So let me be honest with you about a couple of things since I've been honest thus far. Why stop now? I've had 3 boxes of macaroni and cheese this week. Boxes. Like, I hadn't gotten to that point yet. I've been doing individual serving sizes of macaroni and cheese from Annie's. And this week I had 3 boxes. So 3 days this week I ate an entire box of macaroni and cheese, half of it for lunch and half of it like in late afternoon. And hardly had any protein. So when I saw that I'd lost 2.6 pounds, I was actually kind of pissed because I was looking, this sounds weird, I was kind of looking forward to a gain because then it would be like, see, Lindsay, you fuck up, this is what happens, right? I was expecting the scale to do what it always does when So I texted my good friends, Christina and Jennifer, and I was like, hey, you guys, what the fuck, right? I'm so confused. And Jennifer's like, your body must have just needed it. It's probably from the week before. Usually the scale measures your progress from the week before, not so much this week. But last week wasn't any better. Last week was Easter candy and, things like that. So, I mean, definitely this week was worse, but last week was bread. I had a lot of bread last week. So, but then after I got over being kind of confused and like, what was that about? I was like, sweet! I'm finally below 185. Now I finally deserved my Brazilian blowout because 185 is pretty much the weight I graduated high school in. Speaking of pretty things, which, like my hair, look at my manicure. Isn't that fun? It has like gold on this finger and then it has gold tips on my little blue. Anyway, for San Diego. Okay, side note. So, macaroni and cheese, I had that this week, and that's what happened. And the good news is I also had 2 dinners last night, because a VSG person should never fucking eat 2 dinners, but I did. I had dinner early at like, well, I guess it wasn't that early, like 5:30. My boyfriend and I went and had happy hour. I had 1 glass of wine, and we split a burger and some fries. It wasn't very much food. It was good. But I wasn't particularly hungry because I'd had an entire box of macaroni and cheese earlier that day. But I ate it. And then at like 8 o'clock, we made some leftovers from a Mexican food place we'd been to the night before. And I ate it. And it was like 2 tiny corn tortillas like this. So small. But tortillas particularly fill me up very quickly. Unlike bread or bagels or anything. I had 2 of those, and inside I had some either guacamole in one and slices of avocado in the other, and then like pieces of chicken. It was probably only maybe like less than 2 ounces of chicken and some like mole sauce. But I was fucking so stuffed, and I ate them both. And I didn't need them, and I fit them in somehow. And when I was done, I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't need any more macaroni and cheese. I don't need to eat 2 more dinners, and I don't need to be eating like this. I felt completely over myself, I guess. So now I'm in the like a way better headspace. So today I had a piece of toast with 1 egg and a little bit of cream cheese, which is what I usually eat in the morning, and my cup of coffee. And then I had a protein shake at noon, and then I was hungry, so I had one of those Sandwich Brothers thing, which is like a half a pita with a piece of like a half a piece of chicken and half a piece of cheese inside. So just to satiate me until dinner, because I have like a 5 o'clock dinner date with my friend. So so now I feel better. I'm drinking some water, staying hydrated for the weekend. So that's delicious. Lemon, that was lemon water. So yeah, I totally feel better. I feel motivated. I feel like being on track. I feel tired of I have more energy today than I've had in all week, because I had an entire box of macaroni and cheese almost every day this week. That's not going to make anybody feel particularly energized. So that feels good. However, now I'm walking into San Diego at WLSFA and the cruise and so on. So I anticipate that there'll be some alcohol involved most days, especially because on the cruise there's an unlimited alcohol package. It's not really unlimited. It's like 15 drinks, but I'm going to help keep some other people in drinks that aren't buying the package, but I have to because other people in the I wouldn't have probably if I were left to my own devices, but there's this rule that if other people in your cabin get it, you have to get it, and you have to get it for all 4 days. And other girls in the room wanted to get it, and that's fine. I won't drink 15 drinks a day. But I know the drinks are expensive. I probably had 3 or 4 drinks a day. It would pay for itself. So it's fine. I enjoy a good mimosa in the morning like anybody else. So there'll be alcohol involved. Here's one thing I did notice about this loss this week is I haven't been drinking that much. I had some wine like one night last weekend. I had 1 glass of wine last night, and the week before probably the same. Like 2 nights I had a glass of wine. Like not a lot of alcohol. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's less about carbs and more about booze for me. I don't know. So let's see what else I have on my, I forgot to do progress shots and measurements this month because that was due on the 5th. That was my, 14-month surgiversary. No, 14, 15, 6. It would have been my 16th month surgiversary. So I'm just not going to do it this month. It's been kind of a weird month anyway. So I think I'll just go ahead and do it for my next month. In May. I'm not really sure I need to do them every month anyway. They really don't look that different month to month anyway at this point, since I'm only losing, I think officially now I'm down 12.5 pounds this year. So it's not like crazy progress. And I've been working out really sporadically because I've been sick and my shoulder injury. So I'm feeling better. I've been sick I was going to say about that too. I've been sick for like a month, and then I finally got on antibiotics. I was still sick, and I finally got on steroids. So just before I go to Adela, and it's supposed to give you ulcers if you drink with it too. So it says to limit drinking. It does not say to abstain from drinking. So I'm just going to be really cautious until I think my last day is like Saturday or Sunday. So by the time I hit the cruise, I should be fine. So in terms of my eating plan for the week, I'm going to kind of have what I want. I mean, if I'm going to be drinking that much, I really do have to eat more carbs. I mean, I can't be a total lush, and I know people that are, and that's fine. That's totally up to them. But I can't handle the hangover, honestly. And apparently there's a thing going around Facebook right now that says like, people are talking about people who've had weight loss surgery don't have a hangover. That is not true. It did take me a long time to get a hangover. Like the first time I drank, I probably had 10 drinks, and it was like 3 or 4 months out. And because I didn't know, like I didn't feel drunk at all. And that's just the way vodka affects me. And I was drinking vodka. If I'd been drinking wine, it would have affected me differently. But I didn't have a hangover. And I didn't have a hangover for I didn't have a hangover until the Seattle meet and greet. I probably had a minor one before that, but I didn't have a major one until then. So I don't want to do that again. We're going to be so busy. I'm going to be out of town for 10 days. Like I don't have time to have a hangover. I do not have time. So that means I eat a bagel every morning, honestly, to stave off that, or in the middle of the day to soak up, then I'm going to do that. Like, hopefully no other weight loss surgery patients will judge me because I know my body pretty well. And, I definitely need bread and carbs and, things like that if I'm going to be drinking that much. You know what I mean? Like I just can't, otherwise I just don't feel good. I mean, I need to eat too, like real food, but, that doesn't mean macaroni and cheese, but I do need to have some of that dough, the soft, the yeasty stuff like the bread and the bagels and things like that. So I intend to have a couple of those. But I do find that like when we had the Portland meet and greet a couple weekends ago, I ate way less. with my friends than I do generally. So, portion wise, I think I'll be in good shape. I'm gonna pick up some snacks when we get there in terms of like some protein bars and just some other healthy nuts, mixed nuts. I really enjoy that as a snack because it's easy to just carry a bag of that in your purse and stuff. So we'll see. I'm bringing a couple of those things on the plane as well. And I'm also bringing some body effects just in case I need a little extra pick me up because coffee doesn't always do it. I'm like a 1 or 2 coffee a day kind of girl. Let's see, what else do I have in my notes? So that's, let's see. Mac and cheese. I fessed up about that. 2.6 pound loss. I have no idea what to do about that. I'm really excited for WLSFA. It takes me a long time to get excited about things. People have been excited about this for weeks, and we've been talking about it a lot. There's been a lot of conversation. And I have to say I probably wasn't really excited till like Wednesday. But I'm excited now, and I'm also very nervous. I think 50 Shades of Grey talked about it on their show last night. I had asked some questions. They didn't ask some of the specific questions because like there's some people, I don't even follow them on YouTube really. I mean, I subscribe to them, but I don't always watch their videos, but I do follow them on Facebook, and I'm really excited to meet them, and I'm just afraid I'm just going to totally geek out. Like watching Patty Melt, honestly, have you ever seen her? Like, she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid my eyes on, and I haven't even laid my eyes on her yet, just social media. And I'm a mostly straight person, but like I am a sucker for a beautiful woman. Like, honestly, she is just gorgeous. I have a friend I went to graduate school that I feel that way about too. And every time, like, I haven't seen her in a long time, but every time I see her photos or every time I think about spending time with her, I'm just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Like, it just, anyway, there's lots of people I feel that way about. So I'm excited, but I also, I'm sure that there's going to be people who follow me and are going to come up and talk to me. And I hope that you do. Kirk had kind of said, like, I don't always recognize faces and names, and I'm the same way. So, I apologize in advance if I don't always know who you are, because, I'm really bad at that. It's not you, it's me. And also if I'm awkward, because this is new for me, I've never been to a meet and greet before, so I don't really know what to do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to spending time with people that I know and meeting new people, and hopefully the cruise will be fun. And then I'm spending a couple extra days in Los Angeles to see some other friends that I went to graduate school with and high school with also. So I'm excited. And I just spilled water all over the place, so yay. All right, I'm going to go 13 minutes. That's pretty good. Woohoo! Actually, under 13 minutes. So I will not see you guys next week because I will be on the cruise. I will be in international waters. I will come back to you with my week 71 post-op update the week after next. And yeah, if you're on Facebook and follow me on FlyGirlVSG, I'm sure there'll be lots of pictures coming. And hopefully they are all flattering. That's all I have to say. All right, you guys have a great week. If you guys are going to WLSFA or the post-WLSFA cruise, I will see you there. If you are not, you are missed. If you're a personal friend of mine, I love you. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Keep it fly out there.